This video was supposed to go up sooner. Like way sooner. Earlier, I recorded a video. I was recording for 59 minutes. Then, like, the file got corrupted. You would know this if you follow my Instagram. I'll give you a second. Anyways, so the file got corrupted, which means that I couldn't upload as early as possible, but I'm gonna try my best to be able to upload this as fast as I can and as well edited as I can. I put a new battery in the I'm gonna start calling it the chirper, because that's all it was doing yesterday. It was chirping, just straight chirping. Today we're gonna be reacting to some scary videos, this time not only from SSG Animations, but we will also be reacting to videos from our brother Tyler. I do not want to say his last name. I do not want to butcher it. I am so sorry. But our brother Tyler has given us permission to react to his videos. Today we're gonna be reacting to a video from SSG Animations, and we're also gonna be reacting to a video from Tyler. I hope all of you have your snacks, your drinks, your whatever it is, but you already know what I got on. Corey, please come back, please. It's been a year. But anyways, and I just wanted to let you guys know to be excited, because soon I'm gonna be implementing new forms of content. So it's not only gonna be reaction content, but it's also gonna be gaming content. So I'm really excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. But anyways, let's jump straight into this. Does the camera look good? I hope it looks good and that it's not cutting up as much as it did yesterday. Jesus Christ. But I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the main reasons why my files from the video I recorded today, why it was corrupted, because I tried to like better the camera quality so that it wasn't so choppy, but what happened was that then it corrupted, and I'm not gonna upload a video that isn't well put together. So you're gonna have to bear with me for now until I get an actual webcam. The first story we will be reacting to today comes from our brethren, SSG Animations. How are you guys doing? It's great to see you again. The first story we're gonna be reacting to is Home Invasion. I hope you got your snacks ready, and you're not gonna get no snacks with no bev. Go get your bev. Motherfucker.
Hillcrest Lane is a quiet place. The kind of suburban street where every house looks the same. Big lawns, two-car garages, lights off by 10 p.m. You'd think a place like this would have security cameras or alarms. But that's the thing about the people in neighborhoods like this. They don't expect trouble. They assume danger stays far away in these parts of town, which works for guys like me. I was standing in the shadows, just outside the side gate of a house that I'd been watching for a couple weeks.
So he's a thief.
421 Hillcrest Lane. It belonged to a guy in his early 40s. He lived alone and worked a boring 9-to-5 job. Every night he came home, parked his car in the driveway, and disappeared until morning. No guests, no family, just him. I waited just to be sure, glancing at my phone. 11:42 p.m. The lights had been off for over an hour. Perfect. The gate creaked softly as I pushed it open, slipping into the backyard. I'd chosen this house for a reason. No dog. Had an alarm system that I could easily defuse, and a sliding glass door with a lock I could easily pick. I put on my gloves and started working on the door, and within 2 minutes I was in. Inside, the house was dark and still. My eyes adjusted quickly as I took in the layout. Living room to the left, kitchen straight ahead, a staircase leading to the second floor. My heart raced, but it was the familiar thrill of the job, the rush of knowing I was in someone else's space, with their belongings at my fingertips. I made my way through the living room, careful to step lightly. No need to rush. I'd start upstairs, go through the bedroom.
Hold up. Why did bro skip leg day?
Grab anything valuable, then be on my way out. But as I reached the bottom of the stairs, something caught my attention. A door, half open, at the end of the hall. The smell hit me first. It wasn't rotten or bad, but it smelled more like a strong disinfectant, like bleach or formaldehyde. I didn't know for sure, and I got curious. I flicked on my flashlight and shone it down the narrow staircase. I realized it was a basement, but something was off. I descended the stairs slowly, the beam of my flashlight bouncing off the walls. At the bottom, the basement opened up into a larger room. But this wasn't the kind of basement people use for storage or laundry. The floor was smooth, polished concrete, and the walls were lined with thick soundproofing foam. A large metal table sat in the middle of the room, surrounded by strange tools. Scalpels, pliers, some other instruments I didn't recognize. And on the shelves lining the walls, glass jars. Dozens and dozens of them, neatly arranged, each one of them holding something small and twisted. I stepped closer, holding my breath as my flashlight revealed their contents. Locks of hair, tied into little knots, floating in some kind of liquid. And not just hair, other things too. Fingernails, teeth, eyeballs. I stumbled back, my heart slamming in my chest. My hand knocked into something on the table, sending it clattering to the floor. It was a book.
Oh my lord.
I bent down to pick it up, my hands trembling as I flipped it open. It was an album. The first photo was a woman, mid-20s, smiling into the camera. The next page showed her again, but this time, her smile was gone. Her eyes were wide, filled with terror, and her hands were bound behind her back. In the third photo, she was dead. The life drained from her face. Her skin was pale. Her mouth was frozen in a final silent scream. It looked like the life had been drained from her face. And the same thing repeated over and over. But each time, the victim was someone different. I slammed the album shut, bile rising in my throat. This wasn't just wrong. It was inhuman.
Leave.
It was at that moment I realized I had stumbled into the house of a serial killer. And then I heard something that made the hair at the back of my neck stand on end. A soft whimper, faint but unmistakable. I turned, sweeping the room with my flashlight, and froze. In the far corner, strapped to a metal chair, was a woman. Her wrists and ankles were bound, and duct tape gagged her mouth. Her eyes, wide and terrified, locked onto mine. She was alive. I rushed over to her and ripped the tape from her mouth. She gasped, trembling, tears streaking down her cheeks. "Please, help me," she rasped, her voice barely a whisper. "He's coming back." Ice filled my veins. I fumbled with the ropes binding her, my hands shaking so badly that they kept slipping. Her eyes darted toward the stairs, terror creeping into me, spreading like wildfire. We had seconds maybe.
Bro.
Then we heard it. Not footsteps,
Oh my
but
god.
the quiet hum of a nearby TV screen flickering on. It showed grainy footage from hidden cameras inside the house. Each room, each window. One by one, we watched as the windows sealed themselves, thick metal slabs sliding into place with a heavy finality. Doors slammed shut and locked, as if triggered by some automated system. Everything locked down, as if some failsafe had been activated. Panic clawed at my throat. I spun around, my flashlight flickering just as the sound of footsteps echoed from the stairs. "No, no, no," I whispered, backing away. Then, he appeared. The man who took those dreadful photos, the homeowner.
Bro, why does dude look like one of those little nightmare characters? You know what I'm talking about?
He stood at the foot of the stairs, calm as death, with a look of twisted amusement. His eyes flicked between me and the woman, as if he was deciding who to kill first. In his hand, he held a long gleaming knife. "You're not supposed to be here," he said,
Bro,
his
grab a
voice low and
scalpel.
almost disappointed. Every instinct screamed at me to run, but there was nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. If I had any chance of escape, I'd have to get past him first. And even
Bro,
then,
nah, bro.
the whole place was sealed shut. He started down the stairs, slow, savoring every moment. I grabbed the nearest thing I could find, a metal rod, and held it in front of me. My heart pounded so loudly it drowned out everything else. "Stay back!" I shouted, but my voice wavered, unconvincing. He smiled, a slow, deliberate grin that sent chills down my spine. "You don't understand," he said, his voice calm, almost playful. "This is my home. You're the intruder. You're supposed to attack me. I'm supposed to say stay back." Before I could react, he lunged at me. I swung the rod with everything I had, but he was too fast. His knife slashed across my arm, sending a searing jolt of pain through me. Blood poured from the wound, staining the floor, and I fought to stay on my feet as dizziness washed over me. At that moment, I realized I wasn't getting out of here alive. Not in this basement.
Yo, this man has to have like the lowest level of testosterone that I've ever seen in my life. No man will ever be put into that situation and then be like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna just die." Bro got sliced one time on the arm and is giving up. Oh my lord.
Not against him. He lunged again, knocking the rod from my hands. It clattered uselessly to the floor as I fell back, crashing hard. The air rushed out of my lungs as he pinned me down with his foot, pressing against my chest. The knife glinted in the dim light. Raised slowly, he aimed at my throat. This was it. Time slowed as I braced for the end, watching the blade descend. But then, she appeared out of nowhere.
Yes.
The woman I'd freed. She was bloody and trembling, but she was alive. She swung the rod I dropped with all her strength. A raw primal scream ripping from her throat as the heavy metal connected with the back
she
of
gotta
the
be
killer's
primal
skull.
because you can't.
The crack echoed through the basement. His body crumbled on top of me, unconscious, his knife clattering to the floor. I shoved him off, gasping for air, my chest heaving. Together we bound him to the metal chair, making sure he couldn't move. His head lolled to the side, blood dripping from the gash in his skull. He was out cold, but we didn't take any chances. The house was still locked down, but the woman, named Sarah, knew how to disable the security system. She'd been watching and learning. Within minutes, the doors clicked open. We didn't waste a second. We ran through the basement, up into the house, and out into the night. Cold air finally hit my face like a slap. And for the first time since stepping into that nightmare, I felt like I could breathe again. My arm throbbed, but I didn't care. We reached the street.
Now you don't care.
And Sarah, with trembling hands, started calling the cops with the phone she had retrieved from the killer's pocket while tying him up. I simply collapsed onto the curb, staring up at the night sky. Rain falling in soft droplets. I was alive. I had come so close, too close, but I made it. As the distant wail of sirens grew louder, I closed my eyes, whispering a silent thank you to God, and quietly slipped out of there before the cops arrived. I'd been reckless, greedy, and walked into the wrong place, thinking it would be easy, but I survived. After that night, I never wanted to rob again.
Yeah. So, y'all know who he looked like? Hey, we always get a valuable lesson from SSG Animations. What's the valuable lesson from this one? Don't steal. But I'm gonna be so honest with you. I see that beautiful female there. Feel me? Like in distress. I'd be like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, do you need help? I take off the tape, take off the ropes fast. You know what I'm saying? I hear bro coming. I'm not about to let bro kill me and then kill her. Like, I'm always gonna sacrifice myself for other people. I feel like that's always the way I've been. So I'm not about to allow her to get yoinked in the back of the head just because I'm too much of a sissy to even like Like, look at this obese man. He was moving too fast for me to get him. Bro, he has like a small knife that was like about this long. You have a metal rod that looks like a baseball bat. And you out here, he was too fast. But this taught us a couple good lessons. It taught us a couple good lessons. So, on to the next one. So, this is the first video we're ever reacting to from our brother Tyler, and the title is Box Fort. So, I've been hearing about him for a while. A couple of my friends recommended him so that way we could react to it. So, let's see what the hype's about, man.
She's here.
Okay.
Come on, hurry.
This a kid.
It's a box fort.
Yeah. A kid playing in
Like
a
the
box
one we made
fort.
when we were little.
Want to try the slide?
I've been sitting by the phone.
Come on, just go. Here, I'll take it and you can go. Okay, it's a bit of a squeeze.
This is
one.
the calm before the storm.
Yeah, let me
Theo, get in the fort. Come on.
Oh, it's sturdy.
Theo, you want to try? 30 boxes later. Voila. What are you doing, doggy? What?
Wait, did you hear that?
Box Fort. It's a W song though. This is a W song.
Taylor, have you seen my phone?
Probably left it in the box fort.
I don't think it's in here. I know I had it in here earlier. Sorry, Case. Maybe the battery's dead and it'll show up tomorrow. Theo? Theo, come here. Come on. Theo, come here. Come on.
I don't think that's Dio.
Come on. Come on, big boy.
Yo, an actual question. Isn't that kind of like anti-hygienic due to the fact that like it goes around the whole house? So like the dog can just piss in there and nobody would never know until they take off the cardboard.
Theo!
Is he downstairs? Did we bring him in last night?
I'll tell Muse.
Theo!
Muse? We can't find Theo. Theo!
Oh, I said Dio.
Theo!
It's Theo.
Theo!
Damn. I'm loving the slow build up though. It's because of that damn box fort. I'm telling you.
Theo?
Oh, her phone. Please don't pick that up. Please. Please don't pick that up. Yo.
There's nothing else we can do tonight. We've looked everywhere.
We're giving up? He might not make it through the night.
One night on his own won't kill him. We'll look more tomorrow when Mom and Dad are back.
First my phone, then Theo goes missing, and then my phone mysteriously shows up. I know I checked the entire fort last night. What's going on, Muse?
It's the fort. I'm telling you. Stop breathing so hard. Theo? Theo? Watch, watch, watch. Just take down the fort, bro. Oh my lord. Theo?
Theo?
I'm telling you. Ooh. Getting spooky.
Theo. Theo.
Yeah, go down the slide.
Theo, I'm coming.
I swear to God, she has to be dumb. Bro, it's every protagonist.
What?
Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that. Exactly, like you're mad dumb. Isn't that the same place where she found her phone? She taking down the fort? Good job. Finally. Smart decisions. Hey, Theo.
What the heck? How did you get here? Are you okay?
That reaction right there was trash. It was absolutely basura. Because, so first of all, your dog has been gone for the past, like, what, 2 days? Because it was a day and a night. So, for the past, like, day and a half, 2 days, he somehow shows up in your house. You're like, oh, hey, buddy, how'd you get in here? Hey, buddy, how'd you get in here? No! Yo, Theo, what are you doing here? We thought you were gone. Oh my god. Like, where's that energy? Where's that energy, bro? Like, your dog has been gone. He could have been dead. And you're like, oh, like, casually, like, oh, how'd you get in here? Like, no, bro.
How'd you get here, bud? Huh?
So it was like a monster bee sneaking into the house.
All right, come here. Ugh. Mwah.
There's something in there. Yo, kill her first. Kill her first. Kill her first. Kill her first.
Guys,
She has like no like primal instincts.
I was in the kitchen and I heard a scratch. He was on the deck waiting for me.
They're just so casual about it too.
I've been sitting by the phone all day, running when I ride, hoping to say I called. How are you?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The way it was directed, and that way that like it was like building up, it was like I was just edged. Like it was like building up and building up and building up and building up. Just for like nobody to die. And then like yo, that protagonist had me like she's another one. She's another one. But yo, today was really good. Today was very, very good. Like first we had like the thief that went into a house, and then there was like a turn of events. Then the guy he was gonna rob was a serial killer. In this, like her phone disappeared, it came back. Then the dog disappeared and came back. Let's give it up to SSG Animation and to Tyler. They did their thing. They did their thing. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. That was good. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. I hope you guys sleep well tonight. I hope everybody has a good day, good night. I hope you guys learned your lessons from these videos, which is to not steal and don't make box forts. So have a good day, have a good night, have a good morning, wherever you are. And may peace be with you.